very good solution for future.
Okay. Good morning at all group, and today.
Do you have the sound? Just a moment. Do you have the sound from Mr. Santarelli?
Yes, it's very clear.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
Nice.
Okay. The possibility, the recording, this video is the people is possible.
Yes. May I, Mr. Pande is already recording the video.
Okay.
It's written here. It's very nice.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Pande.
Okay. Today the speak for the repair the power supply of Profline receiver. Okay. Yesterday I produced one video, but the note is very clear, and I take
this video will be the perfect, because this is nice and clear and good image. So I think this will be the perfect.
Okay. This is the power supply of the Profline, the model Aztec LPT 45. Okay, take the camera.
Yeah,
okay.
It's written LPT 45.
Okay. Now,
so that's important. That's important if you want to order from Aztec on internet this power supply. It's important to know exactly the type. So this video is helping.
Now I have many experience and the construction the instrument for the testing. Look, is a 3 voltmeter and the resistor for the load for the load of the tension. Okay, because this power supply many time do not start because don't have the load in the output.
On which of the output has to be the load? On 5 volts, please.
Okay, now I have the connector for testing.
Can you hear me, Mr. Santarelli?
Yes.
Please tell us on which output port has to be the load, on 5 volt or on 15?
All is at the internal all. At the internal is 3 resistor.
Oh, I understood.
Because the load all the tension, the negative tension, the tension negative is the first contact, is ground plus 5 volt and 16 voltage. Okay, this is for the functionament of the LNB, this connection. Okay, now for the testing, the first check is the fuse. In this case, the fuse is okay.
Yes, we see.
Now, they insert the power. I have the power and the check, but the instrument switch off this is okay, but the instrument is off. Okay, now remove the tension.
So we have no output power
and
at all. Yeah.
Insert in the schedule of and check the voltage at the capacitor. The capacitor is this.
The large one.
Okay. It's very difficult for only one hand. Okay. This I have the problem in the ingress because the tension do not is present at the capacitor. Now
So,
start.
engineer,
Just a moment. Yes, please.
what voltage do I expect at the capacitor?
Is the normal is 318 voltage.
Okay.
But now the check another time because now they insert the line 220 voltage, and I go at the check in the ingress of the circuit. Only moment, because they insert the camera in the support.
It's quite dangerous to work in this way with live high voltages and with the camera in one hand. It's really dangerous, Mr. Santarelli.
Yes, now they insert in the support. Take one clip. Now the primitive system, but is good. The isolant tape.
Yes. So you fix the camera with tape, I think.
Yes. Malediction.
We are watching to your very nice instruments in the laboratory.
Yes, it's the.
I'm jealous on you, Mr. Santarelli.
It's many expensive. Okay. Now.
Great. That's perfect.
Okay. It's okay?
Yes, for us it's perfect.
Okay, now they insert the instrument at here. Okay, now check the tension at the capacitor. Is 318 voltage. Okay, this is okay. Now another check. The resistor of the schedule, the control. The resistor of the schedule of the control is this.
The small piggyback, yes.
27, but is possible. The negative is possible take the capacitor. At here I have the tension. In the output I have the tension. The problem is the scheduler of the control. Okay, now remove the tension, and the first all time is a necessity check the tension at the capacitor.
Yes,
because
to be discharged.
Because when you operated in the scheduler, it's possible the take the IGT tension of the line. After, for the short time, I prepare one resistor 100,000 ohms, and they go in the capacitor for is going at
to discharge the capacitor. It's a 100 kilo ohm resistor, larger power, as you can see, to discharge rapidly the capacitor, to be sure you will be not hurt.
Okay, now it's possible operated in the scheduler. It's a normal
but the 230 volt power is disconnected, the AC. Mr. Santarelli is doing now, it's sinking out the solder to release the small control block.
Yes, I have the station of for the soldering.
The soldering station. Did you disconnected the AC power?
Yes.
Because we see the connector inserted, so I was scared. Yeah, thank you.
Not clear perfectly because I have the big okay. Okay. Now is many time this is many time is the one resistor 100,000 ohms at the ingress of the control the MOSFET for the functioning the translated tension at the first the primary at the secondary state. In this case, it's possible check the resistor is this. Now
has to be 100 kilo, if I remember.
Yes. Now, no, this is the functioning.
It's okay.
This is okay. Is the problem of only the schedule. This I have the soft. Only moment because I have the soldering when is 20 minutes is off. Do not use reduce the temperature at 180 degree. Okay, now it's okay. Okay. Now let's go at the repair the schedule. Is the principal problem of this schedule is two capacitor, 47 microfarad and 4.67 microfarad. Now for the testing is a necessity to remove. Oops.
Be careful, please. On the capacitors, it's written, these are polarized capacitors. It's written plus and usually minus, it's written. And also on the PCB, it's written, do not put them inverted after replacement.
Okay, now for the testing the capacitor is present 2-3 modality, but for the normal many multimeter I have the function for measurement. This don't have, but I have another instrument. For the normal testing is possible in the ohms, and insert the connector at the negative and the one in the positive. This is broken because this